Hi, can I come in?
Yes, come in, Lori. Have a seat.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm okay, I guess.
Well, before we start our session, I wanted to take a few minutes and apologize to you.
What for?
Well, last session I realized that, I really behaved unprofessionally and inappropriate with you. I allowed my personal conflicts and emotions to get in the way of your session, and that was really, like I said, inappropriate, and I shouldn't have done that.
Well, I noticed you got agitated or annoyed, but I had the sense it had to do with your husband and not me. I hope everything's okay.
Well, thank you for saying that. Again, I feel bad for burdening you with my problems, so I'm sorry for that.
That's okay, thanks.
Well, now that that's out the way, how are you doing today?
Actually, I'm feeling really overwhelmed.
Really? What's going on?
Well, I've been working extra hours just to keep up with my workload. Where I work, they used to have me on from 8 to 4, but lately I've been having to stay till 6 or 6:30. And I started school to become a paralegal 3 nights a week, and I have to be there by 7. So on those nights, I don't have time to go home and make dinner for my kids and husband, and my husband's getting annoyed, and, you know, I don't really see my kids that much.
So you're telling me your workload is too great and you've been spending too many hours at work?
Yeah. I work in a law office with 4 lawyers, and I'm only supposed to be a secretary for one of them, but they all give me a lot of duties, and it seems like my inbox is always full. The minute I think I can take a breather, it fills up again, or they ask me to go on an errand. And also, the janitor doesn't clean the bathroom very well sometimes, so I have to scrub the toilets.
Well, have you thought about anything you could do about that?
Um, well, I like to talk to Mr. Sawyer, who's the lawyer for whom I'm working, but they're all really nice to me, and I'm afraid because I don't want to rock the boat, and I'm also afraid that they might replace me if I complain.
I agree that you need to talk to him. I think that's a good idea. Do you feel comfortable doing that?
Not really, because they're so nice to me, so I'm intimidated to bring it up to them.
So you don't think if you brought it up to him that he'd be receptive at all?
Well, now I think about it, I'm sure he would, because he's always been very nice to me.
Well, I think we should try. I think you're right. I think your boss would probably be receptive and everything. And I think we should try maybe a role playing exercise to help give you some confidence and give you some practice in ways to approach it, and give you something to react to. So.
Okay, that sounds okay. Am I going to be playing the boss?
No, I'm going to be playing your boss and you'll be playing yourself.
Are we going to do this right now?
Yes, we're going to do it right now. But I need you to act as if we're really doing it. So I need you to get up and pretend that you're coming in.
Okay.
And we'll practice, okay?
Can I come in?
Yes, Lori, come and have a seat.
Do you have a minute to speak with me?
Yes, I do.
Lately I've been feeling overwhelmed.
What's been going on?
Well, when I first started working here, I was only supposed to work from 8 to 4, but lately I haven't been getting out till 6 or 6:30. And I started paralegal school, which means I have to be there 3 nights a week at 7. So I don't really get to go home and cook dinner for my husband and kids, or see my kids much. And my husband's getting, kind of annoyed about that.
I'm glad well, it sounds like you're overwhelmed, so I'm glad you brought this to my attention. I'm sorry, that you've been dealing with this for a while. Well, I only want you to, come in for the hours that you're required to do so, and from 8 to 4. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Will you talk to your partners about that?
yeah, you're a really valuable employee, and we don't want to lose you, and I don't want to see you stressed out. So I'll talk to my partners, and we'll get this worked out, and you know, we'll I'll talk to them about your workload and about you know that you've been having to do all these extra duties.
Okay, well, thank you.
Okay. And how was that? How was that? How did it make you feel?
Well, I feel a little more confident about doing it. I'm still a little nervous though, and I don't want to step on anybody's toes. I don't
Right.
like confrontation.
I understand. So you felt like it was a little helpful?
Yeah. I do. I feel I'm still anxious about it.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I think with practice you'll gain confidence, and you'll figure out exactly how you want to approach it, and those aren't going to be the exact responses that you'll get from your actual boss, but it'll give you something to react to.
Okay.
So, but since you're nervous, we're going to try some relaxation techniques, and and see if that will calm your anxieties a bit, and hopefully it'll be something that you can use for for other situations that come your way.
Okay, I'm open to that.
Okay, where's the other sheet? This is yours.
Okay.
I'm gonna practice you. Thank you. Okay. The first one we're gonna do is a deep breathing exercise. And I want you to take a minute, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and hold it for 5 minutes. Or 5 seconds, sorry. 5 seconds, 5 minutes would be too long. Just count. Count in your head, 1 to 5. Do it a couple. Sorry. Sorry. Deep. Have to wait till they're done. I'm sorry. Didn't expect to have to bring my dogs to the office.
Well, that's okay. I always like pets a lot, so that doesn't bother me.
When you're taking a deep breath like that, I want you to pay attention to your body, and pay attention, like fill the air in your lungs, and pay attention to your breathing. And the more you do this, the more your body will become calm. So I'll do it with you, okay? So take a deep breath in and hold it for 5 seconds and let it out. The more you practice this, like I said, the more you'll feel calm. Do it a couple times with me. Okay. Okay. How do you feel about that process of work?
Well, I'm somewhat more relaxed.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the more you do it, the more your body will respond. So, and the next one is an imagery exercise, and I want you to use all your senses while you're thinking of a happy place. Let's say it was a beach. So I want you to close your eyes and pretend you're on a beach, and you remember, use all your senses. Picture the coming place in your mind. Don't just think of it briefly. Imagine every little detail. So, I'm going to do it with you. So, the sun is high in the sky, and you're surrounded by white sand. There's no one else around. The water is greenish blue, and the waves are calmly rolling in. Sound. You hear the deep pounding and splashing of the waves. There are seagulls somewhere in the background. Touch. The sun is warm on your back, but the breeze cools you down just enough. You can feel sand moving between your toes. Taste. You have a glass of lemonade that's sweet, tart, and refreshing. Smell. You can smell the fresh ocean air, full of salt and calming aromas. And I think that it would also help you to, you know, do deep breaths while you're doing imagery. Maybe you could do them at the same time. Maybe that would really help you. So
Okay.
I was kind of going through it quickly, and normally you'd want to, you know, be by yourself in a quiet place and practice these exercises. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So you can open your eyes. But this could be one of your homework assignments that you're gonna do, you know, after you leave here,
Okay.
along with practicing the scenario. So how did you feel after the relaxation exercises? I know we went through it kind of quickly.
Well, I felt that, you know, they were helpful. You know, I'm somewhat more relaxed
Okay.
than I was.
And I think the more you use them, the more effect they'll have on you.
Yeah, that seems to be true.
So, again, I think, you know, if you practice the scenario and you figure out how you want to approach it, and, you know, it'll give you confidence to, you know, about the situation, and you'll figure out exactly what you want to say. And so I just want you to practice it, and we'll talk about it next session along with these exercises, and let me know how that works for you.
Okay, well, I'll see you next week then.
Okay, I'll put you down for Saturday at 10, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right,
Bye.
bye.